Hey everyone, it's Matthew from ABC Power Tools, and today I'm going to be showing you how to properly tension your chain on your saw, as well as how to take your chain on and off your saw if you need it for sharpening or if you just want to put a different chain on and so forth. So for this right here, I got two different saws. We got the MS-170, it's our base model, and it has the very standard, simple mechanism for taking the bar and chain on and off. The MS-180C here has the Toolless chain tensioner, so I'm going to go through both variations for you today. So for the MS-170 first right here, I'm going to need a combination wrench. This comes with every one of the saws that we sell at the shop, so you'll have one of these when you buy a saw. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to properly tension the chain. So if you look at the 170 right here, there's two key points that you want to remember with an ideally tensioned chain. The first is you don't want to have this chain hanging off the bottom of the bar at any point. So you can see this chain needs to be tensioned slightly. It's a little loose, and you should be able to lift the chain off the bar slightly without it hanging. So I'll show you how to tension this first. Now the chain tensioner screw is right here on the MS-170. On some of the other models, it'll be right here in the middle of this front cover. But I won't actually be able to tension the chain just by turning this. I have to loosen this front cover first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these front bar nuts and loosen them slightly. Now, because this front cover is a little loose, it'll allow play so I can adjust the tension. So I'm just going to turn this tensioner screw a little bit to the right. And now you can see I'm able to lift the chain, but it's not hanging off of the bottom of the bar. And if I turn the chain, it's still tight to the bar, or flush to the bar. And now I would just re-tension my front cover, like so. Now if I want to take this bar and chain off and change the chain, for example, very simple. I'm just going to take these bar nuts off, and then the front cover comes off easily. And from here, loosen this a little bit. From here, and now the bar and chain comes off nice and easily. Now, if I'm putting on a different chain onto this saw here, the one thing I want to remember is my teeth on my saw need to be facing forwards. The chain is going to be turning in this direction here, so the teeth, the cutting end, needs to be facing forwards. Now to put it back on, I just want to make sure my chain is flush to the bar all the way along, and now I'm going to fit it onto this tensioner pin right here, just like that. So this is going to control the bar going forwards and backwards. I'm going to tighten this up slightly using the tensioner screw again, until the chain is flush with the bar all the way along. Now I'm not going to tension it all the way because I want to put my front cover on first. And I'm going to just put these bar nuts on loosely at first. Now check the tension of the chain. It's still good. It's not hanging off the bottom. If I move the chain, you can see it's not hanging off the bottom. It's flush to the bar. Now I can tension my bar nuts once again all the way. You don't want to have them on super tight, but you do want to have them on nice and snug. And now you're ready to go. Now, for any of the comfort models, the C models, they use a toolless chain tensioner system. So I won't need my combination wrench. All I have to do is flip this little flap up, and now I can loosen the front cover. My chain tensioner screw is right here, so I can loosen my chain. And now I can take this front cover off just like so. Now, if I want to take this all off, this slips off nice and easily, and I can change my chain. If I want to reinstall it, chain goes flush along the whole bar. I can tighten up the chain until it's touching the bar all the way along, just like that, and reinstall my cover really easily without a tool. I'm not going to tighten it up all the way at first. Now I'm going to double check that my chain is ideally tensioned. So I can lift it off just like this, but it's not hanging off the bottom. If I need to make any adjustments, I can do that now and then tighten it up just like so. And so that's how you can take your chain on and off your saw and properly tension it as well. Thanks for watching.